In this video, I am discussing how to use minimum fact in maximum application. Actually, in UPSC session, some of the students remain preoccupied with collection of facts. But most important thing is to know that more important than collection of fact is organization of fact. Anthropology is a holistic science, and in any science, the idea of one topic is applicable in other topics. So we have to understand this to apply minimum fact in maximum answer. I am giving a illustration of this to discussion of the core issue of tribal society. The core issue of tribal society is youth dormitory, polyandry, polyandry, and matrilineal. These are distinctive social characteristics of tribal society. Question on youth dormitory, polyandry, and matrilineal has been repeatedly asked in UPSC. Polyandry. First of all, I discuss youth dormitory. Youth dormitory is a club of unmarried boys and girls known differently in different tribal, such as Gotul in Puria Gond of Madhya Pradesh, Dhumkuria in Oraon, Kitiora in Munda and Ho of Jharkhand, Kodada in Malir Pahadia, Majang in Juang of Odisha, and Borang in Konyak Naga. Question on dormitory has been asked right from 81, 85 to 2012 to 2018. Polyandry is another distinctive social feature of tribal society. Polyandry refers to a form of marriage in which a woman marries several men, usually brothers, as found in Toad of Nilgiri, Hati, Sahulian, Aspirian, Kinnauri of Himachal Pradesh, Khasaj of Dehradun. And the third unique social characteristic of tribal society is matrilineal. Matrilineal is a form of descent system in which property, status, knowledge are inherited through mother line, that is mother to daughter. Question on matrilineal has been asked in 1990. So these are the core social institution or social characteristic of tribal society. Now we see we can use this three social distinctiveness of the tribal society in other question also. Now this question has been asked in another form. I have discussed things. Question in 2023. Question on in 2003 is identify the distinct social institutional feature of tribal society, different region of India. In this question, this unique social institution of different region of India are the three: polyandry, two dormitory, polyandry and matrilineal. First, I have talked about dormitory, a specific tribe and region. I have mentioned already defined what is youth dormitory, what is polyandry, and what is matrilineal. I have explained this in earlier questions. So now I am focusing on identify the distinct social institution of different type of India. So I have researched the specific type region in which dormitory are found, and that is Kotul in Muria Gond of MP, Thumphuria in Oraon, Kitiora in Munda and O, Kodada in Malar Pahadia of Jharkhand. These four tribal are of Jharkhand. Next is Majang, two dormitory in the Juang of Orissa, and Morang in Konya Naga. Next, polyandry. Polyandry is unique social institutions of the tribes. We have mentioned a specific tribe region: Code of Nilgiri, Hati, Lahulian, Aspitian, Kinori of Himachal Pradesh. Matrilineal is found in the tribal of Meghalaya, Garo, Khasi, Jaintia of Meghalaya, and Lakshadweep, Muslim matrilineal tribe of Lakshadweep. So in this question also, this is a question of 2023, but in this question also we have to keep in mind the core institutions of tribal, that is youth dormitory, polyandry and matrilineal. Next question. Next question is cultural relativism. It is a very popular question, but in this question also we have to talk about polyandry and youth dormitory. Cultural relativism concept was proposed by Franz Boas. Meaning of cultural relativism: cultural relativism implies that no culture is superior and no culture is inferior. Every culture is relevant in its socio-cultural context. Here we have to use youth dormitory and polyandry to prove this question. Actually, non-tribal look at this institution, the institution of a tribal society, from their cultural point of view. They say that youth dormitory where boys and girls live together as in Dhumpuria or Gotul, that is demeaning practice. It is not good. Hindu took institution of dormitory or polyandry from their culture point of view, their own culture, their Hindu culture point of view, and they looked down upon these institutions. When the tribal realized that non-tribal look down upon our institution, they develop disinterest in the institution, and as a result they are losing interest in the institution, and the institution are fading fast. So even in cultural relativism, we have to talk about youth dormitory and polyandry, where we have to say that non-tribal should judge these institutions from tribal point of view, and when they will see the youth dormitory, polyandry of the tribal from tribal culture perspective, they will develop respect for these institutions. And when the tribal will realize that non-tribal value our these cultural institutions, they will develop interest in their polyandry and dormitory. They will realize that our institutions are valued, and thereby they will have pride in their social cultural institutions. So important thing is we should use this dormitory, polyandry in several seemingly different questions. Now the question, examine the impact of non-tribal contact on the tribal, on the socio-cultural institution of the tribal. Even in this very question also, we have to discuss the impact of non-tribal on the tribal social institution like polyandry and dormitory. And we use the same logic that in culture contact, in non-tribal contact, tribal realize that non-tribal hated our these institutions. They look down upon our polyandry, and as a result, they lost interest in the institutions, and the institutions are fading fast. So in this question also, we have to talk about polyandry and youth dormitory. Actually, the Khasas who live in Dehradun and polyandrous tribe of Himachal Pradesh, they live with Hindu neighbors, and Hindu neighbors always taunt on their polyandry, that you people marry your elder brother wife, this is very sinful. And this has made them realize that non-tribal hated our institutions, and regular taunt from non-tribal Hindu made them realize to avoid such institutions, to abandon these institutions, and as a result they lost interest in institutions, and these institutions are declining. So I have shown that the core issue of anthropology, that of the tribal society, such as polyandry, dormitory, matrimony, are used regularly in UPSC, and seemingly different questions can be proved using the same social institutions. So this lesson is very important. In UPSC, craze of collection of facts is misleading. More important is to know how to use minimum fact in maximum questions. If we'll see video of my YouTube channel Anthropology by Vijay Singh, you will find Suhank Mishra, rank 85, has remarked about my classes, my teaching, that sir, important thing is that if he tell about 25 cases, sir uses these 25 cases in 100 questions, while we collect 100 cases but could not use even in 25 places. So this is the important thing about my teaching, that I teach a student to use minimum fact in maximum questions. And in UPSC preparation, where you have to prepare so many things, only craze of collecting more and more fact is liability. Thanks.